Alright guys, today I've got another video on the LG G2, and this is the AT&T variant, but this process should work on pretty much all of them if you're on the original firmware that came on the device. If there's an OTA update, I'm not sure if this is still going to function or not, but stock software, this should get you root access on your device. So let me go through a quick couple prerequisites for you. So we're going to go into settings, just so you can see what I'm running. We're going to go to software information and show you the build number right there is 39B, and we need to turn on USB debugging mode. So while we're in here, we're going to go ahead and just tap on this a whole bunch of times, and it says I'm already a developer because I've already done this, but it'll be about 10 taps. And then you go back, and you're going to see this right here, developer options. In developer options, make sure you're turned on right up here at the top, and then make sure this is checked right there. So those are your prerequisites for setting up the device and getting it ready to rock and roll to do this root access. So from here, we're going to shoot over to my computer and show you what some stuff you got to install over there. Okay, so here we are on the computer. The files you're going to need is this file and this file. These are the two files you need. This one's the LG drivers. So you're just going to click on it, and it's an executable file, and it'll run through the setup. You just keep hitting next until it finishes and then close it out. I've already installed these drivers, so I'm not really going to mess with this right now. It's not a huge thing for me to go ahead and do all over because they're already installed. So I'm just going to close setup. So you got to make sure you do that. You got to download this file. This is a zip file, so you need to click on it, and this is 7-zip, and hit extract, or I think you can just do right click and somewhere in here. If you don't have 7-zip installed, it'll just say like explore or extract with Windows extraction there. But anyway, when you extract it, unzip it, you're going to look like this right here, and you're going to see these files. So that's what you got to have. Once you have these just like this, extracted, unzipped, and you got your drivers installed, we'll shoot back to the phone really quick here and show you what we got to do there. Okay guys, you got everything set up on the computer correctly, so the next step you're going to need to do is go ahead and take your USB cable and plug it into your computer and plug it into your device. When you do this, what's going to happen is there's going to be a bunch of drivers installing on your computer, so we'll just leave this thing plugged in and we'll check that out. Alright, so as you guys can see over here on the computer, there are some drivers installing, and you want to make sure that those are installed. This thing right says ADB interface. That's pretty much the main driver you need to install on the device. So we can close this. You guys can also see over here on the device, this window comes up, and if you're really going to install the drivers correctly, you'd wait for that driver to install, you'd click on the next one, you wait for that driver to install, and so on down all of these except for the tether one, and let all the drivers install on each one. But for what we need, I think just this ADB driver should function. So let's go back to the computer here. So you're going to click on this file. From here, all you got to do is right here, go to root.bat, and it talks a little bit about it and says press any key to continue. So we're going to press the space bar, and it's looking for your device, and says found it, done, pushing security, and then right here it says now please unplug USB, go to developer options, disable USB debugging and re-enable it. Once you're done, replug in your USB device. So what we're going to do is, first of all, go ahead and unplug it. See that? And then we're going to disable settings, developer options, turn it off, turn it back on, yes, debugging, yes, and go ahead and plug it back in. There we go. And so back to the computer. We've finished that process, so we're going to go ahead and hit continue. If you do not want to, blah blah, it talks about this is going to void your warranty and install SuperSU, our super user and SU and all that kind of good stuff, just go ahead and hit continue. So any key. So it's mounting it, and over here on the device it says to accept, and the computer says done. Please check the above for errors. Let me know if you have any issues. Press any key to continue on the computer, and the script has been run. So over here on the device, guys, let's go ahead and just look through this. And you can see the device really hasn't changed any, but you should have root permission with super user or SuperSU. So let's go through our app drawer here, and there it is. There is super user. Say OK, and you should be good. Everything's in green, and you have root access. But just to prove that it's working, let's go ahead and verify root access, and voila, it says congratulations, this device has root access. So there you go. That is the steps to get root access on the LG G2. This is the AT&T variant, but this, like I said, it should work on all of the variants of the LG G2 on the stock software that comes on the device. OTA updates, I don't know, and if it changes, I'm sure I'll do more videos on it to keep you guys up to date on it. So hope you guys liked this video. Hope it was informative for you. Please check out my other stuff at rootjunkie.com on my YouTube page, TomSGT123. Catch you guys next time. Root Junkie out.